All right, all of you freedom-loving boys and girls, men and women, whomever you are, wherever you are on this big blue marble of a planet we call Earth, Mark Centerline Systems. Hey, this video is going to be about our hoodies, and I'm really excited about hoodies, and I'm so excited I keep forgetting to say things in the video. So this is take number 3. So I'm just going to get one thing out of the way just to start off with, and we're just going to try to see if I can keep my brain together here. It is the end of the day, Sunday. So it's another just work day. It's the 27th of October. It's 15:15 my time, Central bullshit daylight fake time. I'm so sick of daylight savings time. Let's just go back to real time. Why does everything have to be fake in the world nowadays, right? And that's going to go into our hoodies. Matter of fact, I didn't do this the last time. Great segue, Mark. Yeah, I just want to work on the real time in the world. And I want to work on real materials and real prices and real products, not fake crap made overseas that you suddenly think everything should only be $60. Go to work tomorrow. You can see I'm already on a little bit of a diatribe here on a rant. Go to work tomorrow. Tell your boss, maybe you make $100 a day. Think about it. That's not a lot of money, but let's just use $100. You make $100 a day. Go to your boss tomorrow and tell them you only want to make 10 or 20 bucks. Well, that's what you're doing to American workers every time you keep buying cheap-ass Chinese gear. And these hoodies are not cheap-ass Chinese gear. So that was my weird little segue, and I'm going to talk about hoodies. But first, I'm going to plug Thursday's live stream. So Thursday's live stream is Halloween. I've got a new thing that we're going to do on social media going forward, and this is actually one of them. Either on Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to shoot 2 product videos, release one on Monday, one on Wednesday. Thursday's live stream will kind of be like a loadout video. It's going to be only a 30-minute live stream, just me and you, and talking about those pieces of gear, and then showing you maybe more little tips and tricks or loadouts, because I'm going to try to keep these product videos. Now, this hoodie video, is not a product video. I've already done it, shot it twice. Like I said, this is the 3rd time. This is going to be at least 10 minutes. There's just too much to cover. But when I go forward with the product videos, I'm going to focus on one aspect of the product, or one little loadout or one trick. But then on the live stream, we'll do the live streams on Thursday like we normally do. Keep those at 30 minutes and answer your questions, and then use both of those product videos, kind of make it into one loadout video. But before I start into the hoodies, and I know I'm not wearing one right now because I only got the 3, so I got to show them off. But hey, it's Sunday, and I'm going to start when I do this on Saturday or Sunday. One of those days is always a work day for me. And even the day off, I'm still answering emails and phone calls. So I'm going to have a glass of wine, getting ready for my Halloween. Look at my little scary glass for Halloween. And somebody's like, hey, is he drinking in his video? Well, it's Sunday, and you guys are still probably recovering from your hangovers. And if you're a New York Yankees fan, your hangover has a little sprinkle of, oh, shit involved in it, because, man, those Dodgers are pulling off and playing some great baseball. And I hate to say it, odds, and I don't want to jinx it, so maybe I won't say it. Just go look up the stats. You know, teams that start off 2-0, what their percentages are. Doesn't mean the Yankees are out. And if you're a Yankees fan, matter of fact, you know who you are. You're a customer, and we've been talking some smack about the Yankees in the playoffs, but now we're in the series, and what a great World Series. So I digress, but I'm having a drink at the end of my workday, 15:15 on Sunday. You're probably still recovering from your hangover. So I'm entitled for my little diatribe there and my little sip. And again, I'm kind of getting ready for Thursday on the Halloween. It's going to be fun. Come on over, watch the live stream. There might even be a giveaway in there. All right, now let's get into the hoodies. So you've heard me say it a million times, and if you watch my videos, I'm almost always wearing a hoodie. I really like hoodies. Now, people wear hoodies a little differently, and I know that sounds strange, but I like my hoodies to be a little bit loose because I live in northern Minnesota, so I'm always layering. So I want to have it on, over a long sleeve, or maybe a t-shirt, a long sleeve in my hoodie, because often enough, the hoodie with a couple layers is good enough for just getting in and out of the car, or 30 above, type of weather, anything over freezing, over 30, or actually even over in the teens, depending if there's no wind. But a lot of people like wearing hoodies, like, closer to the skin, just maybe over a tank top. So this hoodie company that I found, they are true to American sizes. So if you think you're a large, you definitely are a large. Some companies, because it's like, designed for little people or just has a weird system. I don't know. You end up having to get 2XLs and 3XLs where you've normally grew up wearing a large. Not this company. When the website is up, there's a sizing chart for every one of these hoodies that you're going to see. And I'm here to tell you, it's really true. Now, I'm going to throw myself under the bus before I show off the hoodies. One last thing on the sizing. So look, I haven't been able to work out in almost 5 years. Not a woe is me. It's been what it's been because of my physical stuff. And I'm the fattest I've ever been in my life. Back in my prime, and I've always been more built for speed and endurance. I've never been a huge muscle guy. But back in the prime, I was like about 195. My max maybe was 205, maybe 210 at the largest, most muscular I've ever been in my life. But generally speaking, 195 to 205. And I'm just under 6 feet. I'm like 5 feet and 11 and a half or some stupid thing. So I've worn a 2XL, an XL, and a large. I could probably wear the large. But again, I'm also the fattest I've ever been. I'm probably pulling 230 right now. So I'm probably like 20 pounds, 20 to 25 pounds over where I want to be, even in my old man weights. So, and the only reason that large doesn't fit for me is because I like having my hoodies a little bit loose. And, my belly is just a little bit of a belly right now. But if you were young and svelte, and nice and you like having just a t-shirt and a hoodie, and you're in my zone, like that 190, 185, 190, 195, close to 6 feet or a little bit under, that large might even be a little bit too big for you, right? So, because they run a little bit big. Now, the large for me, though, is still a little bit small, like I said, because I'm a little bit fat. That's just it. But if I was back in my fighting shape, that large would fit me for my, that 195 to 205 weight at about 6 feet. That would fit perfectly. I still might consider an extra large because, as I just said, I like wearing it in layers. I like having multiple layers underneath it. So, if you got questions on that, I mean it seriously. I made a joke about, you got to read the terms of service, and I'll kind of go over that too, just one more time to make sure everybody understands that. But, if you do have a question, just reach out. But if you don't read the terms of service, and because I got to have it all over. So these hoodies are made in America, sourced in America, made in America by an American company. I really love the quality and the craftsmanship. And, Centerline Systems, we're all about quality and craftsmanship. I have washed the orange one probably like 8, 10, 12 times. Not a single issue with a single thread. I love the sleeves. They're holding up. It's just I'm really loving these hoodies. But you got to read the terms of service because these hoodies drop ship from another company, right? So I don't have them in inventory, right? You're going to place your order for the hoodie. The profit, the shipping is built into the profit, right, of the hoodie itself. And then that drop ships directly to you from that company. So if you come to the website and just order a hoodie, everything is right there, boom, 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 and it ships to you. If you come to the website and order a hoodie and like a mother canteen carrier, your hoodie's going to ship separately. And then the mother, if you're doing next business day, will ship the next business day. But if you're doing custom, that's going to ship per the terms of service for custom. But your hoodie, totally a separate issue. This is going to be all over the website. I don't want to belittle it or berate or belabor the point. But you and I, we all know somebody's going to give me shit. Somebody's not going to read a single thing or watch the video or any of that stuff. And they're going to call and yell at me. And I'm here to tell you that dog don't hunt anymore. And I'm going to start having fun. I'm not going to dime that person out and call them out by name, but let's just say, whomever it is, wherever they're from, if that person is yelling at me and if I can't get them to calm down and realize like, hey, this was all over the website and I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I can't force you to read things, but you should know this. But if that happens, I'm going to turn it around and some entrepreneurial spirit is trying to figure out how to make this work in their favor right now. But I'm going to turn that around and there'll be a promo code like free shipping or $10 off. It'll be like, a promo code, whomever from wherever is a douchebag, and that'll get you your promo code because no one gets to yell at me this Christmas because you waited until the last second. No one gets to yell at me anymore if you didn't read the terms of service on the website or you don't understand what next business day or custom means or if you don't understand what drop shipping from another company means. Yeah, that dog no longer hunts and I'm going to start having fun with that going forward. That's why I'm also having a little sip of wine right here in this video, because that's not my normal persona, but it's old Mark, as I like to say. So it's time for a little bit of old Mark to come out, because yeah, I'm a business, but you don't get to just yell at me because you didn't pay attention. All right, now pay attention. On that note, I'll stop rambling. I'm going to show off the hoodies and talk about sizing. I can't say enough how much I love the quality of these hoodies. And again, if you watch my videos, I'm almost always wearing hoodies. I love hoodies. I think they're great. They're just great. And I love kangaroo pockets and, whatever. But here we go on the hoodies. So, the pictures are going to be on the website. You'll see the designs. But this one, we're just calling the 4 food groups. And on the front, it just has, centerline systems in the middle. And then it's just got food, fire, water, shelter. I'm doing a horrible job holding this up for the camera. Food, fire, water, shelter going across this way. And then on the back side, very similar. And it just has shoot, move, communicate, medicate, a bunch of symbols for that, right? So that's the 4 food groups. Now that hoodie right there, that's a 2XL. So under from this company and others, I'm a XL to a 2XL. I got that hoodie. It's way too huge. Now, guys, be warned. You know what I'm about to say is true. Your girlfriend or your wife, if you get a hoodie that size, that hoodie's going to be down to her knees. She's going to steal that hoodie from you because it's going to be cute to her, and she's going to walk around in it all snuggly and cuddly and cute and everything, and you'll never see your hoodie again. So you buy that size hoodie and you got a girl, I'm letting you know right now, they're going to steal it from you. So you're going to end up having to buy a second one. All right. Now the other design, just kind of a standard. It's our old logo on black. And then on the back, that's where we've got the keep thinking, keep moving, never quit, clsgear.com. Now, this is a large. And as I kind of said, depending on how you wear your hoodies, when I was back in my fighting shape, that large fits me right now. But it would just be a little embarrassing because you can see a little bit of my gut. But again, I'm like pushing 228, 230, fattest I've ever been in my life, but I'm almost 6 feet. If I was back down in my fighting prime, and I could wear that large, and I could still wear it over a shirt, right? So, but what I'm really liking right now, given my circumstances, is the extra large. And then this is our just kind of basic design. We're just calling it basic. I really like this green. It's the new logo that Blackbeard, aka Steven, came up with. So it's our newer logo. And then the backside, it's real simple. Just says clsgear.com, right? And I'm wearing this as a large. And that's my favorite right now. So again, if your circumstances are anywhere near mine and you like it loose, so you can wear it over some other items, that extra large, excuse me, a large is the black size that I just showed you, the black version. And I could get away with it. It's just a little bit tight. So depending on how you wear your hoodies, close to the body, a little bit more roomy, see the sizing chart. If you've got questions, just give me a holler and I'll help out as best I can. Now, a little bit longer. Again, this is the 3rd time, but there's just a couple of other little points I need to get out there for this video. First and foremost, so Steven and I, when we were coming up with these designs, and then Hurricane Helene happened, and we decided that we're like, hey, how about we just take, and I'm not trying to look, there's some profit in these things, right? Otherwise, what's the point of doing it? It takes a lot of effort and time and all that on my side. But we're not here to make profit. That I'm not even close to what the company is suggesting I do for the MSRP. But so putting that aside, the profits that we do have from the hoodies from whenever you see this video and they're on the website until the end of November, Steven and I agreed we're going to give all of those proceeds to charity in support of the victims and the people who are still suffering, recovering down in North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, the Hurricane Helene. I can't pick and choose every charity out there, so I'm just going to focus on 1 or 2 charities, right? And you can leave a comment below. Don't say, oh, if I buy a hoodie, I want my profits or no, then just go make your own charitable donation. I just don't have the time to be running back and forth like that. So it's either going to go to Samaritan's Purse or it's going to go to the GoFundMe that Donald J. Trump set up. And if you hate Donald Trump so much that you won't help out people in need and suffering, you're like, oh, I believe in that, but I hate Donald Trump, I can't do, then don't even buy a hoodie. There's something just wrong and evil with you anyway. your hatred for that man so bad that you won't help out somebody else in need, that, you know, through a charitable organization that he set up. So, I just don't even buy a hoodie, then just whatever, move on. Right. But that's what it's going to be. Leave a comment below. And then based on your guys' comments, if it's the GoFundMe that Donald Trump set up, that's who will donate the proceeds to. Or if you want the Samaritan's Purse, I'll donate to Samaritan's Purse. It'll be one of those two things, but I only have the time to deal with one. So just leave a comment. And if I don't see anything, or if there's nothing definitive by the middle of November, I'll do another video and make that proposal. But we'll just save up all those profits, and then we'll just do a big charitable donation at the end of November for those people who suffered through that. By the way, just, it's not even political. FEMA, look, I've been around combat outposts, forward operating bases, for a huge part of my life. I'm not an idiot. That base, and they're building apparently 2 or 3 of them for FEMA employees, not for the people who suffered from that area, but for FEMA employees. I'm here to tell you, each of those bases is a minimum of $25 to $30 million. I mean, like, way to go, United States government. Instead of, we're going to build a base so we eventually can have people down there doing something for those people eventually. Well, you could have just given that money away to people and had more of an immediate impact on their lives. Just a disgrace, absolutely disgrace. So yeah, if you don't want to donate to Donald J. Trump, but you want to support, a government that keeps doing this shit, you tell me again, who's the crazy person? And then last but not least, an appeal. So when I open this up, so right now I've got it set up and I've got it figured out, and it was kind of counterintuitive, and it took me probably about 6 hours to really figure this out and set it up. And I still got a little bit of work to do on the website to make it a little bit smoother. But what I don't quite have figured out is international orders. So I think I see what this company's shipping methodology is for international orders, but I'm going to need somebody, whoever's willing to do it, who's an international customer, who wants to buy a hoodie, to reach out to me so I can figure this out. And, and look, and I'm going to obviously hook you up because you're helping me out, right? Because I'm going to want to see, okay, well, what did it really charge for shipping, or what, and then how much are they going to charge to ship it to you overseas? And I got to figure that out. And it's not very clear how that works through the larger, portal, so to speak. So I definitely want somebody's help on that. So, if somebody's willing to, shoot me an email and we'll work something out. But last comment here, again, seriously, made in America, sourced in America, made in America, unbelievable craftsmanship, great comfort. They're heavyweight hoodies. I can clearly tell I'll be wearing one of those, for almost every video going forward. I'll be getting rid of all these guys. Again, this hoodie's okay. Those hoodies are fucking awesome. So that's the big difference. All right, I think that kind of covers it. We'll see how this video came out. Probably going to have to do another one. End of the day, beginning of the week, however you want to look at it. It's been a weekend, boys and girls, and I hope you enjoyed it. And for all you Yankees fans out there, I hear it, but I really don't, because I'm a Minnesota Twins guy, so I kind of hate the Yankees. Although I'm gonna, why am I not rooting for the Yankees? Why am I pulling for the Dodgers? I'm not pulling for the Dodgers, but man, that game 1 with that walk-off, I mean, fucking history. And then their pitcher made history with that 50-50 earlier, or at the end of the year. Just what a great way to go, baseball. Way to start bringing baseball back and getting people excited, especially those who walked away, like myself, who walked away for the game for such a long time. But I do digress. It's the end of the day. All right, I'm going to go finish this nice little glass of wine in my little spooky cup. Maybe have a cigar. I got another video I got to shoot tomorrow. I'll have this up on the website Monday, end of the day Monday. Like I said, I still got 1 or 2 little things I got to tweak and make sure they work. If you're an international customer and you're interested in a hoodie, reach out to me. I'm going to work a deal with you. I can't give it away to you for free. I can't do that, but we'll either figure something out on the shipping, or I'll give you my cost on the hoodie. We'll figure something out, but I do need one volunteer to help me better understand how this company is going to do its drop shipping internationally. And then everybody who watches this, leave a comment down below. Don't be a spoiled child. Leave a comment down below. We're going to give all the proceeds from now until the end of November to charity, to help out those poor souls down in that whole southeastern region, North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, who need help. you know, and might not seem like a whole hell of a lot of money, but when you're in trouble, every penny counts. So I really appreciate it. And that's what we're going to do to kind of pay it forward for, you know, now through the month of November. I think that kind of does it. If you got questions, comments, reach out anytime. I'll do the best I can to help you out. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody has a great upcoming week. I got another product video to do, and then hopefully we'll see you on Thursday, Halloween. I'm going to be in costume. I'm going to make it all kind of spooky. We're probably going to do a little bit of a giveaway. You know, just we're going to have fun, and I'm going to try to use that as the first practice of what the live streams are going to look like going forward. And I'll have some more information to share with you about our guest videos, live streams, and all that. So, but you know, until then, if you got questions, comments, take a sip, take a breath, and then reach out, and I'll do the best I can to help you out. Until then, keep thinking, keep moving, never quit. All right, everybody, we'll see you again soon. Be good. Woo!